Hi kids! I figured I should talk to you guys a little bit before I get here. So I don't know how long I'm going to be waiting for this car. I got to let them know I'm there by using the app. Then I have to go pay for it because it still shows my pickup is pending because I didn't pay for it yet. I want to pay in person. That saves me a good bit of money. And then I don't know. I don't know how long I'm going to be waiting. I know the chaos I seen yesterday when I was there. It seems like I'm going to be waiting some hours. So we might have some time to talk. So you better just sit down and grab a snack because this might take a while. But anyways, this car is it's different. It's not a configuration you see a lot of, so it is kind of different. I don't know that it's rare. You just don't see them. Like I said in the last video, it's a two-door coupe. It's a reliable vehicle. It's just the whole setup. It's just not something you see very much. I did see one today whenever we went to get Ashley's wheels, identical to this. I also don't know the title status. I think this is already rebuilt, so I might have to go through a whole title fiasco waiting for that to come back. But yeah, it said salvage, but then it also said reconstructed, so that tells me that it's a reconstructed title. I don't know. But I did bring my drone so you guys can witness the chaos that is this auction. It's a little ridiculous. The people there seem very stressed, and they're working weekends, which they normally don't, and 2 auctions a week. So you can just imagine how crazy this is. But I'm sure the drone footage is going to reflect that, and I hope they don't say anything because there's, like I said, maybe 30 to 40 employees there now, where it used to just be a handful. They never really said much, so we might have to take a detour flying it back to my truck. I didn't see the manager here yesterday when I was here. I saw him today, and he said things are getting better. He said last week this was a crap show. He said this is a hurricane batch, and he said there was like 38,000, and they started in Harrisburg and then started loading here, and then they went to another place and loaded them up and then back to here. He said at one point he had 6,300 cars. He said they're down to like 5 now. It might be less than that. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. So my appointment is not for like another 30 minutes. So I don't know when my car is going to come out. I haven't seen him bring a single one out yet. I just see him going in and out. He said they're getting organized now. But I'm going to go ahead and fly the drone because I guess I'm going to have plenty of time here to do that. So I brought plenty of batteries. We ought to be able to get some good footage.
Walking by the ocean, feeling all the motion. When she came right up next to me, I got caught up in the moment. Felt like we were frozen, like it was literally meant to be. The time stood still right there.
tell you what, guys, so far I am not mad at this purchase whatsoever. Good tires the whole way around. This is a 2011 Accord Coupe, a 2-door, which are kind of rare. We got some quarter panel damage on the driver's side, which I think we can fix. It can make it look a little better. Turns out this is not reconstructed. It was reconstructed and totaled again. So it's a salvage right now, which is fine. I'm cool with that. It has the K-Series 4-cylinder engine, which is your better option when you're going with these Accords, because the transmissions in the V6s, they're a little weak. But I can tell this is I think it's a metallic black. I don't know. I don't want to wipe it. It's got dirt all over it. But it's leather. It's got a sunroof. I don't know what all we're doing for this right now, but I got this thing so cheap, and these are going for good money. The wheels could use a little bit of sprucing up. Tires are all good. There's different treads on the tires, but they're good. Inner fenders, some of them are broken. Front bumper, don't know if we're gonna go aftermarket or stay with this. Headlights, I don't know if we're gonna go aftermarket or polish these out and clear them. Depends on what the condition is of them when we get them out of there. This fender can be fixed, maybe. There's some damage. This fender over here can be fixed. We gotta work on the gaps on the doors here. It's really not that bad. There. Oh, rocker's got a dent in it right there. We might work on that since we're gonna fix some other stuff. All in all, though, not good. The back tires match and the front tires match. I have not started it yet, but it has power and it has oil in it. So let's go ahead and try to start it. Like I said, leather. A little bit of delamination here of this leather, but interior is not in bad shape at all. It has power because the key was in the ignition when I got it. It has plenty of power, I believe. 111,000 miles. Oh, just like a Honda should be. Fires right up and it's good to go. We have an airbag light, which there's no airbags blown in here, so who knows? I might just be able to clear that with my code scanner, or I don't know what state this came from. Somebody might not have reset the module on the last accident it had. Wow, this thing's nice. Like, oh, I got some change. I got money, return. Oh, it's quarters.
Now you're looking at the world's richest man.
Is that your son?
No, I just bought this baby cash.
This thing's pretty well cleaned out. Somebody cleared it all out pretty much. Yes, it's pretty empty. There's an error with the CD player. It says mech error, so mechanical, I'm guessing. FM. Radio works. Big guy was looking out for me on this one. Think I should wear this home? Thing barely fit around my big head. Anyways, besides the airbag light, there's airbag and seatbelt light. Of course, I don't have my seatbelt on. This thing's in really good shape. Like, I'm happy with this. Like, for blind bid, you can't get much better than this. Hondas, Toyotas, some Hyundais. They're normally a really good buy. Does this thing have Bluetooth? It does have the wireless. It has the call buttons on the steering wheel, so maybe it does have Bluetooth. I don't know. But I really like this thing, so let's get home before it gets dark so I can power wash this. We need to do a retake of the foam cannon. The key does not want to. The key on this thing does not like to work right. We're gonna have to work on that. The ignition key. I might have to get. This is why they didn't take it out. I ended up getting it out. But it doesn't want to. I'm turning the wheel. Get out of there. You might have to, well, no, because then the battery will drain. Might just have to get another key made for this thing. I gotta take the brake off now that I got it on here. And I didn't check to see if the air conditioning worked. Now I got the key out. I'm kind of scared to put it back in. You ever been scared to put it in? I want to check the air conditioning. Kicked on. Yes, cold AC. That's what I'm talking about. Take the brake off. She rolls. All right. That's what I wanted to, man, that's awesome. Now, hey, came right out that time. What are the chances of that? Locked and loaded. First little drive going up to my house. Actually runs pretty good. It's a car in front of me. Yeah, it works good. My only gripe on this whole thing I don't like is the shifter. I've never seen one like this. You have to, you can't, it's not like you pull in, it's you lift up. So you have to wrap your hand around it and lift it up. You see what I'm saying? It's weird. Never seen one like that. But it's an automatic, so whatever. You put it in gear and you go. Okay, so I am going to give this Matcc another chance. They want me to use this thing. They said, why didn't you use it? But they told me it was a free gift. But why didn't I use it? Whatever. They wanted to see the gun that came with it used. So we're going to use the gun that came with it. And I don't want to use any of those nozzles. So I'm going to use a nozzle off mine. But the first unit they gave me was defective. I tried adjusting it. It would not adjust. So the adjustment is this outer nozzle. You turn it. Mine would not turn. It's like locked. And as you can see, it moves that, so that changes your fan pattern. So supposedly this should work now, and this is their gun screwed onto mine, and I see it's leaking. Let me get it a little tighter. So I'm gonna have to deal with that leaking because I can't get it any tighter. That's as tight as it goes. Yeah, okay, nice. Anyways, we're gonna wash this thing. So although you could probably sell this thing as is to somebody, because it's drivable, I'm not doing that. I'm going to fix this thing up. There is actually a lot of work to do on this thing. I know it doesn't really look like it, but there is. Okay, let's start off with a couple things I'm not doing. This door has a slight dent in it. It depends on how you look at it in the light. You can kind of see a little bit of a dent there, and it's almost like it's pushed out, not in. There's a couple small dings back there on the quarter panel. This quarter panel is okay. not worried about that. We might blend into the door whenever we do this fender because the door's chipped right here. So we might go ahead and blend it so that it's not, you know what I mean, like totally off. This fender needs body work. Now that it's clean, you can see it pretty plain as day. This whole lip here is pushed in right here. A couple waves there, so it pushed it up here, and it's got it pushed out right there. So lots of work there. Front bumper just has scuffs, kind of like a ding down there at the bottom, but scuffs over here, and the paint's off. So the front bumper's going to have to be painted. This fender, this dent right here, there's a scuff on the headlight, and that'll come out whenever we redo these headlights if we clear them. I don't know if that's going to happen because it looks like there's moisture in that headlight, so that's telling me that it might already be broken. We'll find out once we tear it apart. But there's a good dent here that can be fixed. There's a dent right there, it's popped out, that can be fixed. This door's okay. This quarter panel is worse than it looked. Now that it's shiny and you can see it, there's several ripples in it, and I don't even know how they got in there, but it's tough, because like I thought, well, they'll just push back in. So I hit him, and I hit them hard, and they didn't go anywhere. So there's right here sort of a slight ripple. It's not, I don't even think we'll do anything with that. Right here, it's popped out. Right here, it's popped out. And this whole section here is pushed in, I believe, which is what pushed this out. I think this is in because there's a dent like there that kind of comes around. So I don't know how good we're going to get this quarter panel. We got to do work there. We need a tail light, and the back bumper needs to be addressed. I thought a lot of this would buff out. The paint's gone right here, it's gone there, and it's gone right here in a couple sections. It's scuffed it hard, but this bumper's in really good shape. Both bumpers are actually in really good shape, so we will be able to save those. It's just going to be paint work. And tail lights. Interior, might do something with the stereo. And I also want to see if I can find this pad right here, since that all lifted off of there. A lot of stuff up. Everything's in good shape here. Lots of storage. There's USB hookup and auxiliary hookup for your phone, so you can listen to your own music. I don't know if we, I mean, the stereo actually sounds good in this thing, so I don't know that we will actually do anything with the stereo. The only thing that's not working is a CD player. Who uses a CD player anymore? But now the outside's clean, the inside is not clean. That's nice. But down in the comments, let me know what you think of this. You think I did a good job? I think it was a good purchase, especially for sight unseen. Not even getting to go see it. I'm not upset with this thing at all. This headlights cleaned up is going to make this thing look a lot better too. There's no leaks. Everything mechanical is good. It does rattle for a second on startup, but I think a lot of these did that. Probably like the tensioner or something. But it only does it for a split second, and then it sounds good. Oh, I should go over this. Another thing we should probably do this is these rims are really curved up. I might try my hand at painting them with the tires on and everything. We'll just we'll take them off of here, prep them, and paint them with my. I think I might use tractor paint from Tractor Supply, because you can put a hardener in it. It's a single stage with hardener, and it'll be stronger than you know, regular spray paint. So I think we might try that, because I got some. It's for this, but it's cheap, so I can just get more if I need to. And since Matcc sent me a replacement for the one that I had that wasn't working right, and it works pretty good, to be honest with you, it worked pretty good. All except for that fitting leaking. I could have fixed that with thread tape, and that would have fixed that issue, but I tried tightening it, and I stripped my fitting on my power washer and stuff, but whatever, it worked, and it worked very well, to be honest with you. And I don't think they're much money, so if you're interested in this product, there will be a link in the description this time. It is what it is. I got a bad product, they sent out a good one. So I mean, if you have a problem, contact them and they'll fix your problem. So I guess I can't really complain now. Car mop thing is pretty decent because it has a rubber handle on the back. You can stick your hand through it and use it like a sponge then. So I pretty much did the whole car with that. And I mean, it turned out pretty good. Black paint, I mean, it's got a lot of flaws being black paint, but it looks pretty good for just a quick wash job. So if you like this video, smash that like button, consider subscribing, Hit that dislike button if your mom's all beaten and bruised, but she's still reliable. And we'll see you on the next episode of Unwrapped. What are you doing, cutie? Huh? Yeah. Sissy, what are you doing? Say bye-bye.